Is this us? That's insane, my last stream got 61 views. It must have been the amount of views accumulated over time, right? Surely it wasn't 60 views at one point. No one's actually gone through that entire 55 minutes of me being bad at the game. I don't even know if I'm live, to be honest. Doesn't seem like I am. Oh, here we are, boys. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just wait, for someone to come along. Maybe someone will, maybe they won't. Maybe they're just too busy celebrating good old, New Year. Which is fair enough. Or they're sleeping now. If they're in, like, the Philippines. I don't know, Australia. You think anyone from Australia is watching? I bet not. Bet you they're all American. Maybe a couple people that are my friends that are living either here or UAE. Alright, let's just start the video now. Because I'll make this into a regular video anyway. That's why there's no music in the background. For the one person watching. The one person watching is me watching on my phone. It doesn't matter. Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a tier list of all of my videos in the past year, in 2022. Personally, I think it's been a much better year, especially put beside 2021, which was awful. Now, let's redo the intro. No, I don't have water, I can't lubricate my mouth. No, that's weird. You know what I mean. Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a tier list of all the videos I've made over the last year. And evidently, it's not much. But honestly, I've had a pretty good year personally, so let's see if it reflects that in this video, in this tier list. No, that's waffle. No, I can't redoing the intro. This is what it's like making a regular YouTube video, by the way. Just, I do the intro like 500 times. Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a tier list of all of my videos over the past year, 2022. I don't really have much else to say, to be honest. Let's just get straight into it. I will say, though, I barely posted in 2021. And this doesn't seem like a lot, but this is substantially more than what I've posted last year. I think on the music channel I posted 2, but this year I posted 4, which is not much, but it is double the amount. So let's just begin. Let's start off with the 4 Teira music videos. I will be covering both channels. Now, April 2022. So it's a song, it's a remix of April 2012, which is by Toby Fox's in Deltarune. And it's actually a sort of improvement of April 2019, which is another thing I made. It's essentially the same thing, but with better instrumentation, better mixing. I like the drawing, I like the thumbnail as a whole, and I like the mix. It is nothing special, though. So I'll just leave it in B tier. This, I have my phone with me, and I'm watching my stream on there, and it's really distracting. Let's do the second one. Fight Tewell. So, this is a bit of a stinker. Let's put it in D tier. Essentially, what I was trying to do was pretty much remake Ghost Fight again from Undertale. but with my original motifs, because for some reason some random Undertale music gets copyright claimed. So I figured I'd just make my own version of those songs, but I only ended up making one, and it sounds good, but there really is nothing to it. Actually, I'll put it in C tier because it's not bad, it's just it's not really that good either. Ghost Fight on Drums. Now, I made the drum set for this for the thumbnail, and I'm proud of it. And I think it's a decent drum cover. But there's an extra little fact, a tidbit, I think they call it. This was supposed to be Big Shot, but I listened back to my recording, which I thought was like perfect, and the timing of the kick drum, the timing of my feet were awful. It was horrendous. But this one turned out really well because I'm used to playing swing time. I liked the editing. I thought it sounded pretty good. I feel like I should have made the drums a bit louder though, but honestly, considering it's my second drum cover and my first one on my electric kit, it turned out pretty well. And it was the fact that I made it on a whim as well. I think I made it, straight after I finished editing and packed up my editing stuff, I put the... Yeah. Straight after this, I actually put away my drum kit. I put it into the box. Straight after this, for it to be sent to the UK. So the fact that I did it in such short time as well was pretty good. Because usually it takes me like 500 takes to do something, to do one of these videos. Same with this one, Death Road to Canada on drums. I'm gonna put it in B tier, but I'll put it on top of, you know what, let me just do something real quick. That should be better. No, it's just gonna select the whole thing. Okay, right. That's not really what I wanted. I wanted to put them all in one layer, but I don't know. I'm not techie like that. I will put Death Road to Canada on drums. Despite its bad audio quality, I'll put it above April 2022 because, again, it's just a better... It's a bigger video. Essentially, my last drum cover before I moved here, I filmed it in the Philippines on my really bad acoustic kit. I used a bad, weird sort of audio from my camera. And it actually turned out better than I thought. And similarly to Ghost Fight, I did it on a whim. Let me just check if I've got that phrase right, on a whim. I don't actually know. Yeah, on a whim. Yeah, essentially. Is this even public? Just a minute, guys. Okay, yeah. Alright. Anyway, back to it. Random cousin moments. Now we're onto the main chat. Well, it's not really the main channel. It's more like miscellaneous. It's a miscellaneous second channel. But the channel you're watching right now. Random cousin moments. This is probably my favorite video this year. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I think the editing is great for me. I think the thumbnail's cool. And I love the second half of the video. The first half is okay. I also find it pretty ironic how we're looking at old videos. I also find it kind of ironic that we're looking at old videos, but it's like the seventh or so video on my channel. I know it's looking at videos from my oldest channel that I posted on, but still I find that pretty funny. But the issue is that it's full of inside jokes between my cousins and I that the general audience wouldn't get. Which is why it would, if there's another S tier, then this would go under it. If you know what I mean. Alain's Town Center. So this was the first of a certain type of video, which I'll call walking videos. I'm just walking around my hometown, or in this one's case, Dubai, and just showing what I find, just looking around. And I'm gonna rank this based off of how much I enjoyed the walk, as well as the video, and how it turned out. And this first one turned out pretty well. I guess I'll put it in A tier because it sort of kickstarted the whole walking video thing that I've got here. I thought it was good. Now the next one, Jahili Park. So I think this is called an empty park in Alain. The walk was very similar to this one. It was similar temperature. It was actually a bit hotter in Jahili. I'll just put it in B tier because it was largely the same. I didn't really have anything new to offer with that. I'll probably put it here. Nah, I'll actually put it below these ones. Yeah. Bear in mind, I haven't really watched many of these in a while, so maybe I'll have some details a bit wrong, but... The next one is Teira Park. And I titled it Teira Park and Beyond. It's not a good title, but I couldn't think of anything, honestly. Essentially, I was walking around Teira Park, and it was a nice place, but then I decided to... While my dad was having coffee with his mate in the park, I just went out to... essentially the edge of the city, because it's pretty close to the outskirts. And it was a good video. I actually really like it. I enjoy watching it, and I think the whole industrial hellscape at the edge with all the sand dunes, I thought that looked sick. Not the greatest content in the world, but I'll put it in A tier. Yeah, why not? And I thought the walk was fun too. It was good exercise. I was jogging a bit as well. Alain's Perilous Industrial Area. This banged views, and I don't know why. Was it the Perilous? Is it the thing here? The cars, it looks like the Windows XP error message. I don't know. But it did so well, I think I'm gonna have to put it in S tier. Because I think the fact that it showed some local Emirati culture and history in the first half, and then the second half shows like the what life is like for the average Joe there in the industrial area. I think it turned out really well in that sense. I enjoyed the walk. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too tiring. But it was interesting as well. Yeah, I'll put it in S tier. I'll consider putting it above Random Cousin. Yeah, actually, I will. I did say that if another video was going in S tier, then it was gonna definitely go above the cousin moments. If I can find where it is, which layer it's on, there we go. Let's hope my audio quality isn't terrible. That would be pain. You know what? Let me see if it's bad. Just get out my headphones on my phone. See what the audio quality's saying. Is the audio good? Let me see. Audio good? Let me see. Yeah, it's fine. Pretty close to the outskirts. And good video, actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for once the audio on one of my videos is actually okay. Now I gotta figure out how to make the video quality good, because on one of the upcoming videos the camera quality is horrendous, but I'll tell you that in a sec. Random place in the UAE. This layer. Okay, sorry. Just a sec. Random place in the UAE. I think this was the video that got a nice comment. I don't know. Either way, I think it's such a good video. I thought the walk was great. It was great fun. It also gave me the chance to escape home while my parents were talking to my teachers online. Nah, it was fine though. It was a good day out. I think this might be the best one, because I know that the industrial area got loads of views and stuff, but I think I just prefer random place, to be honest. Also, hello to that second viewer. How are you doing? Now, I can't really explain why I like this one so much. I think it's just the fact that it was an idea in my head that I've had for so long. And it didn't even go to plan, but it actually took it a step further. Because I was supposed to go to a random place in the city, Al Ain, but I ended up just going to some place outside of the outside of the town. I was just like, okay. I gotta find the layer now. Yeah, this one. World's hottest city. This is a stinker. In terms of views and stuff, it did badly. But on top of that, it was such a bad walk. Such a good video idea, but it just did really badly. I think I just made the intro too long. I think that's it. I don't think there's much else to it. I spent too long doing the spinny wheels. I should have just gone through it really quickly without any sort of reveal. Maybe that might have put people off of the video. And of course, walking around in the world's hottest city, I was dehydrated very easily. I have a bad habit of going on walks and not bringing water with me. And oh, the stupid COVID requirements. Because that one part where I was in Jahili Park and I had the really spicy Sri Lankan food, I tried to go into the Starbucks to get even just a bottle of water, but they made me like show my COVID thing, but I didn't have data, so I couldn't open it. I couldn't open the app because you have to have a connection. That annoyed me so much, but I just plowed through, and I don't know. I like the video, but it just didn't do well, and it wasn't a pleasant walk. An abandoned house in the UAE. I think it would have been more interesting if I said an abandoned shopping center, because there are two halves to the video. The first half is the house, which is what you see in the thumbnail. The second half was some random shopping center. I think it's like Souk Al Zafarana. And honestly, I really like it. I really like what I did considering how little content I had. With the little shopping intermission, it was like a TV ad. I actually really like it. The walks were fine, they were interesting. I think it's a great video. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm putting this many in AIDS here, honestly. Surely it goes above Tawai Park. It's gotta. I know it's a really short video, but I mean, a lot of my videos around this time were really short because I just didn't have much content to put. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of stretching out videos to 8 minutes. I find that a bit. I find that a bit cheeky. Yeah, so sometimes the game's the game though. I don't blame people for extending videos to 8 minutes. And it used to be 10 minutes, but I don't know. Al Ains Town Center Dark Mode. Now I'm gonna put this in A tier, and I'm gonna put Tawaya Park down to B. Oh, I'm gonna have to move all of these, and I'll explain why in a sec. Just let me do this real quick. Watch how someone's gonna join the stream at like the deadest point in the video when I'm not speaking. This one. Move this one down to B. I feel like it's getting a bit top heavy, like Yang. Now where's the thing? I gotta look for the video. It's this one? Yeah, it's this one. Gotta look for the layer every time. Alain's Town Center Dark Mode. I liked the music. I liked how it came out. I just overall liked the video, and I find it a pretty rewatchable one. Well, rewatchable compared to the others. But the walk, it was so uncomfortable. It was hot, it was humid, it was sticky. And considering it's nighttime, you wouldn't expect that. It would be a nice, like, maybe slightly nippy walk, but no, it was horrendous. But I'm gonna put it in A tier anyway. I just thought it was a good video. Oh boys, this is a bit of a stinker, this one. My final day in the UAE. And it's a stinker for several reasons, but I'll explain the good parts first. It's a pivotal moment, my final day in the UAE. That's a banging title, well, for me. Now, let's start off with the good stuff. Firstly, it's such a pivotal kind of video. It's my final day in the UAE. But I messed it up because I posted it like 2 days after I left. Because we had to like fly, and it took like a whole day of flying. And then actually settling into the hotel, relaxing. Yeah, that was it's a bit of a mare. Trying to get the video out in time. So it wasn't even my final day, even though it was supposed to be uploaded on the day that I left. Like, I finished editing as we were boarding. It was that I was that short on time. Yeah, but it was still a good video. I like the script. Well, based off of what I can remember. I haven't seen this video in a while. So I like how it's such an important video for me. And also the fact that and also the script work and the editing. But I don't know how the camera quality managed to be as bad as it was. The camera quality was horrendous, and I think it was because I was filming in 25 frames, but the video was in 60 frames, so it probably did something weird there. But, and on top of that, the walk itself was bad. I posted it too late, 2 days too late. I put it in C tier because it's an important video and it's good, but the camera quality kills it. And like I was gonna say, the walk, the day was bad because it was just so humid and uncomfortable. But again, it was a good video, and I don't think it was bad enough to put in D tier. I will put this above Pite Towel because, again, it's a more important video than that. I don't know. I didn't enjoy it. Teira getting interrupted by a dog for 45 seconds. This video sucks. This is the worst one. I am a firm believer in this one being the worst video of the year. I mean, it was funny at the time, and I still think it's amusing, but I don't know. No one's gonna watch it. It was supposed to be a YouTube short, but I don't know how to make YouTube shorts, so it just came out as a regular video. And I was like, oh, whatever. I'll just leave it. Manawag and the farm. So again, I like the editing and script work. The video itself is dead though, but people seem to like it. So I'll put it bottom of A tier. And I like how it's just that one video in the Philippines. You know, I feel like with so many UAE stuff, it's nice to have a bit of a change of scenery. Cardiff's town center. Oh, and my only video here, even though I've been here for about 5 months already. Cardiff's town center. I don't know what to think of this one. It's either C or B. I don't think it can go above B. Because, like, yes, it's my first video in the UK, although it took me several months to actually get it out. I don't know. It just wasn't that good of a video. The camera quality was okay. Yeah, we'll take what we can get here. Script work was fine, editing was alright. It was just an alright video. So I'll put it above Jahili because again, it's a nice change of scenery. Actually, I will put it above April 2022 as well. Shall I? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. I think the fact that it took me so long to actually make the video, loses it points. Because it's just... the outcome... I don't know, man. Let me restart. Cardiff's Town Center is a bit weird. I think it's just a good video. It's a nice change of scenery. But the script work, the editing, it wasn't my best, but it was still good, you know? But I just don't have much to say about it. And lastly, my something room tour. I don't actually know what it's called. Let me see. Epic room tour. Yeah, it got so many views. How did it get 72 views? That's insane, bro. Wait just a sec. Sorry, my cough and cold are still lingering, but it's overall fine. Yeah, it got so many views. I don't know how, but it did. And I think it's a fun little video. It's either top of C or bottom of B. I found that it played out pretty similarly to this one, the Abandoned UAE, because it had this sort of intermission where it was like a TV ad kind of thing. Yeah, with the Sidemen futon table. It's a bit stupid, it's a bit silly, but I liked what I did at the time, but it doesn't hold up a few months later. I don't know why. And editing it was a nightmare. Right, I'll let me rephrase that. I liked it more when I was filming it compared to now. Compared to when I was editing it. Firstly, editing out the window was annoying. Like, it was good practice, but it was still annoying. And then I also had to still show some of the decorations, like the flags and the microphone on there. on the windowsill while also blurring out the view. Yeah, that took time. I think the part where I throw the box is funny. It's nothing too special though, but I'm quite fond of it. In fairness to me, I managed to salvage a video that I thought was gonna be dead. So there you have it. That's the list. Yeah, a lot of B tiers somehow. I don't know why. Well, I know why there's a lot of B tiers. I'm surprised at the amount of A tiers though. So all in all, this was the worst because there's just nothing to it. Um, this was the second worst because it was an uncomfortable walk. It didn't do well, and I spent too long on the intro. Or the first part of the video where I was choosing the challenges. I consider Random Place to be my best video this year because it was what this video was supposed to be. It was supposed to have some form of something at stake, which was where was I gonna go. It ended up being a more exciting video than I had expected it to be, because I went somewhere I had never been before, and it was actually outside of my hometown. I think the shots I got were good. It was all round a great video. Alien's industrial area is the second best, because it was a nice walk, it was pleasant, but also interesting. I liked how there was the Emirati culture, but also sort of the daily industrial life of the city there, packed into one video. The title and thumbnail worked pretty well, and it got a lot of views. It did really well statistically. Random Cousin Moments is my personal favorite of the year, even though it was the first video I'd made on this channel in 2022. And lastly, Random Cousin Moments is the third best, because it's actually my favorite. But I wouldn't consider it better than these two, because I have a feeling not a lot of people would have gotten the jokes, or would have found them that funny, because it's mostly inside jokes between my cousins and I, and I'm not sure if a lot of people would have found it that funny. But that's the list. Yes. So I gotta take off my headphones for this so I can listen to myself properly when saying these things, because I'm gonna be talking about what's in store for next year. Well, how long's this been going on for? How long's this? 30 minutes. I felt like it would have been. Anyway, all round, great year. Way better than 2021. And I may not have posted as much as I did in 2020, but the content's better than 2020 as well. I'm really glad I made this channel, Teira, because I feel like having all of these videos on the music channel would have made it really messy. I gotta figure out how this camera works, because it's annoying. Maybe I'll film a few more videos around Cardiff. Mainly for practice. To prepare myself for any bigger vlogs that I may make. The thing is, though, I don't really feel like making many more walking videos in Cardiff, because it's not a place I find interesting so much as I just like the place. Whereas in Alain, there was sort of the curiosity mixed with nostalgia. You know, I'd been living there for 16 years. That compelled me to make so many videos, whereas here in Cardiff, you know, I'm just exploring, and I'm exploring at my own pace. There's no real time constraint at the moment, so I figured it's not worth making any videos here. And also partially because I'm busy, and also partially because I'm lazy. I won't deny it. So what more is to come in 2023? Well, I'm not entirely sure. Uh, I'll make this short because I might do a scripted version of this maybe tomorrow for the new year. But uh, I don't know. Essentially, on this channel, I have a Deltarune and a Minecraft video to post, and that's it. I have nothing else. I have no more content. I will stream more. You know, I have more Plants vs Zombies to play. I might even hop on Minecraft a couple times, and of course, I want to continue drawing. I feel like what's good about streaming is that it'll actually get me working, working on music and working on. Even if I do a study stream, maybe that'll work. No, I won't do that, but I will definitely draw more on stream. The music channel, I want to do more drum covers, and actual recorded music in general. You know, I'm enjoying making some Undertale stuff here and there, but I want to shift completely, or almost completely, to original stuff or covers, because I don't want to keep doing Undertale forever, and I feel like this year I got to start straying away from it. Not completely though, because like I said, I got to restart that. As for the music channel, I don't mind making Undertale stuff, and I'm sure there's I have the audience for it, but I still want variation in my uploads. Like 1, 2, 3 of my videos this year, 3 out of 4 of my videos this year have been Undertale. And like I said, I'll still continue to make Undertale stuff, but not nearly as much as original content. Or just covers. And I also want to record more music, like do more drum covers, maybe even hop on the piano, guitar, I have that to play, ukulele, harmonica, a ton of percussion. I have so many instruments that I have yet to record. So, yeah, I better get a move on with that next year. Also, I have to balance this with school. But honestly, school, the workload isn't too bad. So, yeah, I'm happy to continue working on YouTube videos as well. However, there are 2 more channels I want to make. The first one is Teira Miguel, which I've already made, but I haven't posted anything on. And I want it to be a Spanish channel where I learn Spanish as I go along. I can actually speak the language semi-fluently, but I just want to develop my skills. And the other one is Teira Travel. Now, you know, I've done a lot of walking videos exploring my hometown, but of course, it would be a good idea to explore other countries as well. And I want to post nearly all of the countries I've been to on there, as well as new and future travels that I do. You know, ranging from UAE to Philippines to UK, but also Vietnam, Georgia, let me think of a country, Egypt, Slovakia, you know, loads of places that I want to share. But what I want to do is make all of those videos and then line them up for them to be posted about maybe 5 days at a time. So I can be posting consistently. So I can post consistently. And hopefully, you know, what do I say? And hopefully appease the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, that's the word, appease. I don't have much else to say. It's, I wasn't gonna mention Teira Travel, but I figured, you know what? I have not mentioned it before, yet the idea's been stuck in my head for the last, like, 3 years now. And I figured with a slight bit of pressure from the one viewer that's watching this stream, which is literally me on another device. No, but when I make the video and a few people watch, you know, I do wanna get a move on, and hopefully the slight bit of pressure from the audience works. And it might seem unhealthy putting yourself under pressure deliberately, but I work I actually work pretty well under slight bit of pressure. I work better than no pressure at all, so um I figured it would be worth mentioning that. I don't have much else to say about this year. I will make a separate update video. Actually, you know what? Fun that. Let's start from the top. So, what is there to come for 2023? Well, I will actually make another video on that. I'll make it scripted. Um and I'll probably post that like tomorrow or the day after or something like that. Who knows? But I won't explain that now because it would take too long and I just want to get this video done and over with and edited and posted. But I hope you've enjoyed. I know a few people kind of popped in the middle of the stream. Uh yeah, thanks for watching. Actually a pretty fun little tier list to make. It's gonna be an absolute nightmare to edit though because I trip over my words so much. I'm also surprised that there's been no E's or F tiers, to be honest. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my progress this year. But I am sure, I will say, in a couple of years' time, if I'm still doing YouTube, all of these will be pushed down a couple tiers. So these two would be F. You know, that the standard will hopefully be higher by then. But I don't want to make my standards too high like, you know, the Sidemen, because that would just, I don't know, that would put too much pressure on the content. So that would put too much pressure on me. And also I'd have to spend a lot of money on good gear. And I don't think I have the facilities for that, big man. I can't do the voice, but you get the gist. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'll edit this into a video and get it out